On our quest to find somewhere interesting to swim this summer, we came across articles talking about Hermit Falls. Now, Hermit Falls is about a 20-minute drive up a mountain outside of Pasadena. When I say up a mountain, I mean you will be encountering extremely sharp turns and steep inclines, so make sure you have a car that can handle it. Parking is limited when you reach the top. There are places to park within the park that you need to pay for, or you can just risk it and park on the side of the road, which is what we did, and then you have to hike a little bit to get to the actual trail. Now, what you have to know about this trail is that there are two directions you can take. One, if you go straight, will take you to Studevant Falls, which is much easier of a hike. It is a paved road, a lot of children were there, so we opted out and went back an extra mile and a half up the trail since we missed it the first time. And then you take a right down into this dirt path that eventually will take you to Hermit Falls.
Where are we going? This place is really far away. Much further than it looked like on the map and on the internet. So you gotta be ready to hike a lot.
So if you read our blog post about Hermit Falls, you will notice that we listed several dangers. One of these dangers included bees. The reason that we listed this as a danger is because as we were traveling the trail, we ran across another group of people who was on the same hike, who had just assisted a lady up the mountain who was dying from an allergic reaction to a bee sting. Luckily, she did get help and there were doctors nearby. However, we were walking and we encountered quite a few swarms of bees. Alright, this is Lady Loves Blood and we have made it to Hermit Falls, and I have to say it's a little disappointing. There is actually no places to chill. So if you're expecting to come and have a relaxing day and swim, it's not going to happen here. It is a pretty good place for cliff jumping, rock jumping, not really cliff. Looks not too bad. I guess if you go from the bigger one, it's supposedly like 40 feet. There's different levels you can choose from. I'm probably going to start with the baby one, maybe do one of the bigger ones. It's a bit crowded, not quite as clean as I would have hoped, and kind of full of people. There you go. We checked out Hermit Falls at a time when there had been some rain. I wouldn't really recommend this spot for people who are enthusiastic about cliff jumping when there hasn't been rain recently, because the water levels were already fairly low.
It is not that deep at all.
I did hit the bottom, and it's definitely not a safe place if you don't want to break a limb or two. So, honestly, on a scale of 1 to 10, I give this place about a 5. I might go hiking here again, but wouldn't be my first choice for swimming.